Hey everybody, this is Tommy G,
And it's PJ.
and we're on the road in LA, and that rhymes.
Yes, sir.
Back here at the Swagger Center, we're familiar with this place. It's a what a great one of these. It's one of the iconic ballparks in the league.
Yes, it is. I'm currently doing the robot. You can't tell, but I'm.
To the music.
That's right. I'm enjoying the music.
There you go. We got an interconference game today, the first and only matchup between these two teams. We're in town to play the LA Blowfish, so this is gonna be a primetime ticket. You were saying before the game, both these teams are in first place, 14-5 records. Is that right? 14 and
Yes, actually, the Blowfish are in first place with a record of 14-5. The Beewolves now find themselves a half game out of first place at 14-5. The Nemesis have that half game lead. They're 14-4 and in first place in the trade division.
Wow. So yeah, both these teams, you can count their losses on one hand. So this is gonna be a prize fight. And I guess if there's a little something to tell you about, hold on a second here. Let's see. A little something to tell you about with these guys. The newest thing, the only real change since last season, and they've always been a great team. The one change, they picked up the B+ ranked 21-year-old center fielder outfielder, Grill Bungalow, at 21, known mostly for his power, but he's got good connectivity. He's got real good speed, a great arm. He's a good fielder, so he's a great pickup for the Blowfish. He's making $8.6 million here a year. He's only hitting 206 so far, but I think he's just warming up. You know.
Yeah, I believe that. He's playing center field right now, hitting 206, like you said. He's got 4 RBIs on the season, only 14 hits. So, like you say, he's got some room to grow yet.
Yeah. Well, and so I guess let's cover that other game real quick, and then we'll tell you about those other games. Last game, our second straight loss. We're not used to, with only 5 losses in the season. That's 40% of our losses in 2 games.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing, as we were riding pretty high when we were playing lesser talent, but now all of a sudden we're coming up against some more difficult talent, and the Beewolves seem to be struggling, only managing 6 hits the entire game against the what was it? The Sawteeth. That's right, the Sawteeth. So, and they didn't muster a whole lot against the Overdogs either. So in the 2 losses, the offenses seemed to dry up. So they're going to need to find their bats tonight, and they're going to have to find them quick.
Yeah, they lost both of their games to the Sawteeth this season. That's the only team they've lost to twice. So
And with the Sawteeth sitting in first place in the Curiosity division, if we're going to talk playoffs, which I know it's way too early, there's a real good chance that we may see the Sawteeth in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, it's true. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Well, let's tell you about some of those other games. We had 10 other scores going on. The first one, the Houston Jacks out in Colorado at the Buzzards. Pete, what happened?
Jacks and the Buzzards go back and forth. The Buzzards take a commanding lead. They're going to hold on and win 7-3.
Detroit Heaters out in Hawaii to face the Nemesis. All Heaters to start. They go ahead 7. The Nemesis come back, and the Heaters finally take them 11-8.
Freebooters taking on the Burners, and the Burners are going to take that one 7-3.
Sandcats were out in St. Louis at the Sirloins. It was all Sandcats, 8-1.
Gold Coach traveled to take on the Overdogs, and the Overdogs are going to win it 3-1.
Sawteeth at the Moonstars down in SoCal. Close game, and the Sawteeth take them 7-5.
Wide Loads taking on the Warblers, and the Warblers are going to win that one 5-1.
Hot Corners at the Outlaws out in California, and the Outlaws eke out a win, 3-2.
Grapplers travel to take on the Jacks, and the Grapplers are going to win it 5-1.
Crocs in the Platypi boxing match in San Diego. Platypi take them 4-3.
So when you look at the breakdown now, Tommy, you're going to say that the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, you got the Blowfish sitting atop the Pathfinder with a record of 14-5. They got a plus 21 run differential. In second place, 3.5 games behind them are the Crocodons. Crocodons with a record of 11-9.
Wow, yeah, you got a winning team in the Freedom there. They have a winning record and they're in third place. But Uncharted Division, San Diego Platypi out in front, 13-7 and plus 20 run differential. They got a full game lead against the Oakland Outlaws, who are 12-8.
Down in the Journey Division, the Grapplers with a record of 14-6 and a plus 33 run differential, the best run differential in the Pioneer Conference. They sit atop the Journey Division, beating out the Arctics, who have a record of 9-10. They're 4.5 games out of first place.
Yeah, I think the Blowfish technically have the best winning percentage of 14-5. for the
Did I say
Pioneer
winning
Conference.
percentage? I thought I meant run differential.
Oh, run differential. I'm sorry. I thought you said the best record.
I may
Okay.
I may have, but I meant run differential.
Yeah, that's all right. Florida Conference Seafair Division. The Houston Jacks are out in front with a 14-6 record, one more loss than us. Plus 28 run differential. They got a 2.5 game lead ahead of the California Gold Coats, who are 11-8.
In our very own trade division, the Beewolves now find themselves knotted up with the Nemesis after the Nemesis dropped their last game. They're both at record. The records are 14-5. Beewolves with a plus 39 run differential. The Nemesis with a plus 29, just behind them. In second place, the Sirloins with a record of 9-10 find themselves 5 games out of first place, but they have a positive run differential, a plus 7. Behind that is the Herbisaurs and the Water Bullets knotted up at 7-12. Both teams 7 games out of first place. The Water Bullets with a minus 16 run differential would put them in the last place. The Herbisaurs with a minus 12 would put them in fourth.
Well, looking at minus run differentials, the Michigan Moose negative 49. Oh my gosh. They got a 5-4. They got an opposite record than we do. In the Curiosity Division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth who beat us in that last game. They got a 13-7 record, so they're in first place by 2.5 games ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who have a respectable 10-9 record. And that's going to bring us to today's game. It's game number 20 of 44 as we near the halfway mark. The 14-5 Beewolves versus the 14-5 Blowfish. It's a battle of the first place teams. The only matchup between these two teams this season. And the Blowfish are known as speed demons, but they got good defense, rotation, and connectivity. So this is gonna be a prize fight. We got our fourth string starter on the mound, Deshaun Levon. But Deshaun Levon is quietly great. He's known mostly for his accuracy, but he's got good junk and velocity. He's got a 3-1 winning record on the season, a 4.32 ERA and a 1.36 WHIP. So don't count him out, Pete.
No, I certainly won't. Backing him up, the superstar shortstop Henry Dexteris is going to be placed. They got him at second base. He's got about average power. He's got good connectivity at home plate, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 351 with 6 home runs. Hammerlong Ballo, the right fielder, with good power, better than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 338 with 6 home runs. And then Buster Biggs out there in left field with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 382 with 1 home run.
Yeah, Buster Biggs is second best on base percentage in the league. You see down there in the lower left. Only second to Sturdy Woodman. The Blowfish are going to be putting their left-hander on the mound, Blade Stevenson. So we got a battle of the southpaws. Blade, get this, known mostly for his velocity and accuracy, and he's got better than average junk. He's got an 0-1 record on the season with a 4.50 ERA. So he's looking to get his first win, and he's got a 1.0 WHIP. Crazy.
Yes, sir. And backing him up, the locked-in Harry Backman at first base with very good power, better than average ability to connect, average speed on the base paths, hitting 304 with 5 home runs. The locked-in Elvis Stanley at shortstop with better than average power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths, hitting 338 with 6 home runs. And the locked-in, it seems to be a pattern here, the locked-in Keg Gutterson at third base with better than average power, very good ability to connect at home plate, less than average speed on the base paths, and he's hitting 278 with 5 home runs. You're looking at 16 home runs to the Beewolves 13.
Yeah, Elvis Stanley leading the league in runs, and Keg Gutterson leading the league in RBIs.
Keg Gutter Snipe, as I like to call him.
Crazy. Look at that. Yeah, and like you said, 16 home runs in those 3 guys there.
Yeah, well, they could have thrown in. This is their infield. The first baseman, shortstop, third baseman. You could have thrown that second baseman in there too. I think they've got 4 home runs as well. So their infield is really hitting well. Although they are weak on the left side.
It was just showing stolen bases. They got a guy Rod Forth is leading the league in stolen bases.
Holy cow!
Yeah, we got our work cut out for us, boys. I guess it's tilted slightly in the Blowfish's favor, but. Here we're getting our assistant lineup from the coach, from the starting coach. Henry Dexteris is going to play shortstop and bat first. Right behind him at first base, Sturdy Woodman. Batting third, Steve Monstour is going to be the designated hitter today. So Deshaun Levon does not have to hit playing in the other conference in another building. So we'll get that Steve Monstour offense. That's great. Hammer Longball is going to bat cleanup and play right field. And left field, Buster Biggs. Batting fifth, batting sixth, Freddie Knox at second base. Bertha Banks will be at third base, batting 7th. Magic Moore batting 8th, and at center field, and Fiona Clark is going to catch and bat 9th. So again, we're going to have both of our catchers batting today. But we're going to have our slightly better fielding catcher behind the plate. So that's a good starting lineup.
It is. It's going to be good to see the Montour offense with the Clark defense. That's going to be a nice juxtaposition. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
All right, and Deshaun Levon's going to be on the mound. He throws a 4-finger, a 2-finger, a slider, and a changeup. Let's get things underway here at Swagger Center in Los Angeles, California. Again, it's always smoggy when we're here. Yeah,
I know. It's a hazy day here. It's going to be hard to see the ball. Let's hope the Beewolves can still see through the clouds, so to speak.
Yeah, we haven't seen a clear day since we called games out here.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so the Blowfish lineup's going to look like this. Narub Owunga is going to be playing left field and leading off. Stanley at shortstop, Gunnarsson at third base, Harry Beckman at first base, Kitty Kaufman at second base, Hill designated hitting, McGee at catching, Rod fourth in right field, and then somebody will be pitching. Blade Stevenson will be pitching. Hanley Dexteris, Sturdy Woodman, and Steve Montour going to get ready to face off against Blade Stevenson, the pitcher who is getting 4.15 ERA to the bump. It must be the Canadian wildfires.
Yeah.
I don't know how a nation full of lumberjacks can't figure out how to put out a forest fire. First pitch to Hanley Dexteris is low, ball one. I'm kidding, of course. That's in there for a called strike. We have good friends up in Canada. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Hanley Dexteris.
Man,
1 out.
He's throwing bullet speed. Sturdy Woodman.
He's got the speed.
He got right in front of it. 450. There's one past him out. Sturdy can hit him, and he does. Right to center field. Sturdy's going to get the first hit of the game, and you got some Beewolves fans made the trip out here to L.A.
Yes, sir. 1 on with 1 out. Steve Montour, the designated hitter, steps in. He's hitting .364 with 7 home runs, 11 RBIs. First pitch to Montour's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off. Strike 2 very quickly. Steve Montour's in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Steve Montour. So 2 outs. And a runner at first. In steps Hammerlong Ballo.
Boy, it's like he hits the gas on that last pitch. Gets everybody. Pressure up now. Long Ballo at the plate. Fans cheering us on. 9th pitch. They need to get that pitch count up. First one's high. 1-0 to Hammer. 10th pitch. Outside corner strike 1. 98 miles an hour. The second pitch, a breaking pitch, early swing, foul ball, first baseline. 1-2, he's got hammer hole. Look out. Roll around the ground. And Kaufman's going to pick it up and throw it to first. Strand the runner. 3 down.
3 down. So we're heading into the bottom of the first. Narub Owunga, Elvis Stanley, K. Gunnarsson going to get a first look at Deshaun Levon and his 4.32 ERA. So not a lot of offense in the first inning, Tommy, but we did manage 1 hit. Narub Owunga is locked in and well. He's an RBI dud, hitting .303 with a 1 home run, 7 RBIs.
He's locked in and well, the left fielder for the L.A. Blowfish. First pitch, and that's right back to Devon as they're picking him up the grass. Throw it to first base. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's good pace. Keep that going. Elvis Stanley, he's a pilot. Locked in, fit. Flies out of Santa Monica. Deshaun Levon's got 1 pitch under his belt. Stanley's hitting .338 on the season. 6 home runs. Swings for number 7, but misses. 0-1 the count. Reaches back, fouls it off the net. Now 0-2. Deshaun Levon's got him in a good place. Number 29. Goes low and inside. That's dropped by Clark. Wild pitch. 1-2 to Elvis Stanley, the other Elvis. Right-hand batter's box. Tough hitter. Deshaun Levon looking for the right call. Gets it, throws. Swinging with strike. He pulls something off it with that changeup that got Elvis Stanley out in front of it. There's a nice K for Deshaun Levon, who's going to try and tie their pitcher there. And you got Ken Gunnarsson now. Here's the man. The fans are jumping up and down. He's locked in. 278, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. There's number 6. That is so out of here. It's into the bullpen. And the Blowfish go out in front first. Ken Gunnarsson hits that ball 300 feet. 350 feet. It's the second, 22nd RBI this season at his 6th home runs. And just like that, the Blowfish, the first inning, take the lead. Now it brings in Harry Backman, locked in. Big power hitter. 304, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. Swings for number 6, fouls it back. Outfield's going to go deep this time, but it wouldn't matter if we hit it as far as Keg did. Fouls that back 0-2, but this is where the problems happen. We get 2 strikes and 2 outs. That's the home run pitch. Oh, back to the mound. Michelle Lamont picks up. Those are the first. Beewolves close it out.
Well, but the Blowfish get 1 hit and they get 1 run. So as we head into the top of the second, Blowfish 1, Beewolves nothing. Buster Biggs, Freddie Knox, Bertha Banks going to get a first look at Blade Stevenson, who threw 12 pitches, struck out 2, and gave up 1 hit in the first inning. Buster Biggs is neutral and fit, hitting .382 with a home run, 9 RBIs. 9 ribbies. 1-0 Bluefish. Blowfish. That one's low, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Buster Biggs. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. That one's fouled straight back, and now the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That's in there for called third strike. Down goes Buster Biggs. 1 out, and in steps Freddie Knox.
3rd strikeout in a row on my watch. Freddie Knox, 286, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Outside corner misses ball, breaks back in, 1-0 the count to Knox. That one's high and inside, ball 2. Good patience, Freddie. That one's on the outside. Misses 100 miles an hour, 3-0, but he's a composed hitter. 21st speed. Way to get the pitch count up, Freddie. Walks him on 4 pitches. Freddie Knox of all batters. He doesn't throw a strike to.
1 on with 1 out. In steps Bertha Banks. She's neutral and fit, hitting .377. 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. Freddie Knox at first base. First pitch to Bertha Banks is off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's lifted into left field. Oh, and Freddie Knox looked like he wanted to go for third, but he kind of held up. So runners move up a base. Runners at first and second with 1 out. In steps Magic Moore.
All right, Beewolves getting a couple stringing a couple hits together here. Magic Moore, 214 of the season. 1 home run for RBI. 6 first pitch in there for a ball. I got a fast runner at second base, so an outfield single can bring him home. That one also misses. Now all of a sudden, Blade Stevenson having a hard time dialing it in. He gets the strike in there. Now we're at 2-1 with 1 out. Top of the second, 1-0 Blowfish. Goes back to second. Freddie Knox makes it back. Excuse me, 27th pitch. Is not a pitch. He goes back to second again. He does not like Freddie Knox there. Oh, Magic Moore's good contact against these left-handers. Hits that foul on the right side, first base line, 2-2. Checks that up at strike 3.
That looked low to me, Looked
That's
low
like
to
his
me.
4th strikeout.
Yes, sir. So 2 outs, 2 on. Fiona Clark steps in. She's hitting .324 with a home run, 5 RBIs. Clark catching today. Yeah, 2 on, 2 out. Fiona takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Clark in the hole. Swing and a miss.
Man.
Strike 3. Down goes Fiona Clark.
Ump's got a wide strike zone.
And the Beewolves are heading into the bottom of the second. It's still Blowfish 1, Beewolves nothing. Kitty Kaufman, Cheyenne Hill, and Sting McGee going to face off against Deshaun Levon, who's thrown 9 pitches, struck out 1, and gave up 1 hit. But that hit wound up over the fence. So Kitty Kaufman locked in fit, tough out. Hitting .325, 4 home runs and 13 RBIs. First pitch from Levon is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Levon delivers. That's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Kitty Kaufman is in the hole. 0-2. Kaufman known as a tough out around the league. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. No play. So she'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot that's going into center field. Magic Moore is on his horse, making the catch for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Cheyenne Hill, the second baseman. She's neutral and fit, hitting .268 with a home run, 6 RBIs. Deshaun Levon looking in, delivers for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's high, ball 1. 1-1 now. Cheyenne Hill, the designated hitter. That one's popped foul into the stands along the third base side. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Levon delivers his 17th pitch, and it's over. And and Sturdy Woodman dove for the foul, and unfortunately he couldn't make the catch. So she'll get another pitch. 1-2. That one's outside, ball 2. So the count is evened up now, 2-2. Levon throwing his 19th pitch to Cheyenne Hill. Low, ball 3. The count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the second. There's a roller. Freddie Knox is going to get over, pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Sting McGee. He's neutral and well known as a whiffer. He's hit 113 with 2 RBIs this season. Deshaun Levant sneezing from all this haze going around. There's a shot, and that's going to get to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up, make the long throw, and just beat the catcher at third base. So 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the top of the third. Beewolves, no runs on 2 hits. Blowfish, 1 run on 1 hit. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Sturdy Woodman, 1 for 1. And Steve Munster, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Stevenson at 31 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 2 hits. 5 strikeouts against the Beewolves. Hanley Dexter is tough out, utility player, 0 for 1 today.
347 on the 0 for 1. That one makes the outside because he's got a wide strike zone. 0-1 the count. Late swing foul off the net, and all of a sudden Hanley's in a bad spot. It's tough out though. 34th pitch by Blade Stevenson. Breaking pitch does not make it back in. Fans thought it did 1 and 2. That one's in there. It's his 6th K.
Yep, 6th K. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, locked in and fit 1 for 1 with a single. Yeah, that one looked inside, low and inside. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Just Sturdy Woodman. There's a shot. That's going to get to Harry Backman. It's a race to first, and Backman's going to win the race. Second out, 2 outs. And then steps Steve Monstour, the designated hitter.
Wow, 2 outs quickly. Steve Monstour. That one misses outside. Good patience. 1-0 the count. Get the pitch count up. 40th pitch by Blade Stevenson. It's a grounder straight to Kaufman at second. 1 pump throw to first. 3 up, 3 down.
Yep. Heading into the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 Blowfish.
Yeah.
It's still 1-0 Blowfish. Rod Forst's first at bat. Grill Bungalow's first at bat. And then Nairub Owanga, who's 0 for 1. Levant's thrown 21 pitches with a strikeout and given up 1 hit. Rod Forth, tense but fit.
Rodney Forth, a little tense, like Pete said. Good contact hitter, though. So you can't be too careful. First pitch by Deshaun Levant. It's a liner out into right field. Long ball. Lost it for a second, then ran up and made the grab. 1 pitch, 1 out. Again, a good pace. That's the way it started last inning, but then all of a sudden it went a ways. Took a little bit more work to get done. A lot of fans cheering him on here. Big crowd on hand. What a day for a game. First pitch there for a strike. That quiets things down. 24th pitch by Deshaun Levant coming up right now. Breaking pitch outside corner. Hanley Dex running back for it. Makes that catch in shallow center field. Great pace. Beewolves need 1 more now, but they're facing the Nairub Owanga, who's locked in. 0 for 1 on the day. Great contact hitter. Good power. And he pops up an easy one next to the mound. Deshaun Levant's going to wave everyone off. Big that grab. 3 up, 3 down. That's a great inning for the Beewolves.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the fourth. It's still 1-0 Blowfish. Hammerlong Ballo 0 for 1. Buster Biggs 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Freddie Knox with a walk. Blade Stevenson at 40 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 2 hits. His ERA is at a 3.91. Hammerlong Ballo neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Come on, Hammer. Let's get her going here now, buddy. Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Stevenson is locked in and fit. Allen's low, ball 1. He's also known as a composed pitcher around the league. That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hammerlong Ballo. That one's lifted. It's going to end up foul. Along the right field foul line. There's a smash into center field. Straightaway center. The center fielder's lining up, and Bungalow will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Buster Biggs.
Buster Biggs 0 for 1 today. I think that as we go later into the game, Blade Stevenson's going to fall apart. I feel like the Beewolves can hit him as he slows down. First pitch right in it for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch high and inside misses. We're even at 1 apiece. 48th pitch to Buster Biggs. Late swing foul off the wall. 1-2 behind the count. Late swing fouls it off the net. Defensive swing 1-2. There it is right in there, but it's a swinging bunt roller. McGee gets it right in front of the base. Throws it first for the second out.
Yes, sir. 2 up, 2 down. Freddie Knox, the second baseman, walked his first time up. He's neutral and fit. Nobody on in the top of the fourth. There's a smash. That's a line drive into center field, and Freddie Knox will reach base for the second time today. He walked his first time up on a solid single here, but 2 outs.
would expect Freddie Knox to be your golden man.
Yeah.
Bertha Banks 1 for 1 with a single. Bertha Banks can hit a home run and put us ahead, Pete. No pressure. That one's way high, though. Ball 1 will count. Blake Stevens has got his eye on first base. There's a liner past the mound in his center field. That's going to be a clean single. 2 on again. Beewolves in that same spot they were a couple innings ago.
2 on with 2 outs, and in steps Magic Moore. He's tense but fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching, but he's 0 for 1 today. 2 on with 2 outs. Come on, Magic. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Calm it down.
Stevenson at 55 pitches. That one's low. Ball inside. 1-1. There's a roller to the shortstop, Stanley. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first, and retire the side. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It's still 1-0 Blowfish. And Elvis Stanley 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Kate Gutterson 1 for 1 with a home run. And Harry Backman 0 for 1. Levon at 25 pitches with a strikeout and giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 4.18. Elvis Stanley, the shortstop. Neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Let the announcer, let you hear the announcer announce him. Levon delivers. That one's popped up in foul territory right at home plate. Fiona Clark is there, makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Kate Gutterson. He's locked in and fit. He's a tough out. 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI right now. Kate Gutterson accounts for all the scoring in the game so far. First pitch to Gutterson's off the plate. Outside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. Blowfish with that 1-0 lead. There's a roller, and that's going to get to. What happened there? What in the heck happened there? Bertha Banks and Hanley Dexteris crisscrossed, and neither one of them picked up the ball. So Keg Gunderson at first base with 1 out, and in steps Harry Backman. Harry Backman locked in and fit. There's a roller, and that's going to get past. That's going to get past our, I can't think of his name now.
Freddie Knox.
Freddie Knox. Why can I never remember his freaking name? Kitty Kaufman, the second baseman, locked in and fit. So 2 on with 1 out. Kitty Kaufman locked in and fit, hitting 321 for her. I didn't see what she did earlier. That one's down, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Deshaun Levon delivers, and there's a bunt, and that's going to go down. And Deshaun Levon, the only play is the first. But there's 2 outs now. 2 outs. Cheyenne Hill 0 for 1 today. She's neutral and fit. We got runners at second and third with 2 outs. Play the batter on this one. First pitch to Cheyenne Hill's in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
That's outside.
Now it's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Nope.
That was below ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Cheyenne Hill, the designated hitter. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to take it. He's going to make the step on him first by himself for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It's still 1-0. Blowfish. Fiona Clark 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hanley Dexter 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2. Stevenson at 56 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 4 hits. His ERA is at 3.75. Fiona Clark is neutral and fit and 0 for 1 today. Come on, Fiona. Let's get it going here, girl.
First pitch by Stevenson in the inning. It's a broken bat pop-up in the shallow center field. 1 pitch, 1 out. Elvis Stanley makes the grab.
Hanley Dexter is neutral and fit. Tough out utility player. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 5th. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1.
That's off the plate.
That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Dexter's behind in the count, 1-2. Hits that one foul along the 3rd baseline. He'll get another pitch, 1-2.
That's low.
That one drops low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. There's a fly ball. That's good. Drop just on the wrong side of the foul line. That one's fouled off as well along the 3rd baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's popped up in the center field, and Dexteros will go 0 for 3. In steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single.
I don't know about that one foul ball. That was close. Sturdy Woodman, 451, 4 home runs. Number 5. Oh, late swing fouls it off. Oh, what a count. That one's up high. Good patience for a veteran batter. 1 apiece now. Sturdy Late swing reaches out 1-2 behind the count.
No.
Oh, swings at a bad pitch, a breaking pitch outside, another K.
7 Ks. Wow. Going into the bottom of the 5th, it's still Blowfish 1, Beewolves nothing. Stig McGee 0 for 1, Rod 4th 0 for 1, Grill Bungalow 0 for 1, Levon at 36 pitches with a strike. Oh, God. Everything's going too fast for me, Tom.
Jimmy.
Yeah, it's like Stig McGee. We'll put this one right in his ear.
Catcher for the Blowfish only hit 111. Swings and misses inside. Well, the fans thought it was a big swing, though. Which Boston Crab over out here, all the way out in L.A.
Outside.
That one misses high and outside. I'm going to make a squelch. One apiece now. 39th pitch by Sean Levon. Good pace. Line drive into left into center field. Magic Moore runs over, makes that grab. Good pace. They got the B-plus ranked Rod 4th. Right fielder 0 for 1. Left-hand batter's box standing back, looking a little tense. Sean Levon throws his 40th pitch. Is in there for strike. Nice changeup. 0 in the count.
Well,
Fouls that one back up the wall. Sean Levon's got him right where he wants him. 0-2.
nope, that's
Checks on
fine.
that first one. It's inside high. The infield's going to guard the lines. For this one. There's one down the line. Sturdy Woodman makes the grab. It's like they knew it was coming. Tosses over to Deshaun Levon. Wow, how about that guarding the lines on that one? I don't know if Sturdy would have got that.
The defensive adjustment was just right. Way to read the play, y'all.
Grill Bungalow 203. I didn't see what he was on the day. Looking a little bit tense. Fans cheered him on. Beewolves hoping to shut this down and get back in this game. Bounce back up the wall and 1 count. It is the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 Blowfish. That one makes a high corner. 0-2. Fans didn't like it. He's got him in a hole 0-2. Can he get another K?
No.
Oh, that one skips off the dirt. Good trap by Fiona Clark. 47th pitch.
Foul ball.
Jams him, but he fouls it back up the wall. Almost hits his man on deck. Sean Levon spits up the nut. Number 29 gets a signal from Clark. He's going to nod, wind up, and throw it.
Foul ball.
Fouls that back off the net. Still 1-2. Hoping to get out. It's another 50 pitches. There he gets the strike. Inside corner. All right, way to go, Deshaun.
All right, so we're heading into the top of the 6th. It's still Beewolves, no runs on 4 hits. The Blowfish, 1 run on 3 hits. Steve Monstour, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Hammer Longballo, 0 for 2. Buster Biggs, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Blade Stevenson at 69 pitches with 7 strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Steve Monstour.
Steve Monstour, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. He's got power versus right-handed pitching, but that doesn't help him against Stevenson.
Nope, that's low.
First pitch to Monstour is low, ball 1.
That's
That
foul.
one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Monstour. That's over the outside corner for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stevenson's velocity. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. 1-2.
Ball low.
That was low ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stevenson's velocity seems to be. Oh, and there goes Stevenson. He's down. Takes the shot to the face, and Steve Monstour beats out the throw by the third baseman for a single.
Hammer Longballo.
But I don't know if Stevenson's going to be able to hang out very much longer. Hammer Longballo stepping in. He's tense.
David Diggler.
There goes Blade Stevenson. In comes David Diggler. David Diggler, the B-ranked relief pitcher, has a 1.5 ERA, a 1.11 whip, 13 strikeouts. He's neutral and well, so he's not 100% physically. He's got good velocity. He's got about average junk and poor accuracy. He's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a curveball.
So hopefully Blade Stevenson can be okay. David Diggler played for the other LA team, Overdogs, a while back. Starts his first pitch here with a strike to Hammer Longballo. That one's up way high, though. Even then, it's things out at 1 apiece.
Inside.
Inside corner misses the ball. Good patience by Hammer. 2-1 now. Pressure up. Oh, he gets jams up, but that's going to be a liner out in the center field. That's gonna Hammer's going to make first, but Steve Monstour made it all the way around third base. And Beewolves runs in the corners now.
Yes, sir. Buster Biggs, tense but fit, 0 for 2 today. Like my partner said, runners at the corners with no outs.
Oh,
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The infield is in, so they could bloop one right over the top. If that can get through, that's caught by Kitty Kaufman. She's coming home, and she's going to get Steve Monstour at home
The second baseman.
for 1 out. But there's runners now at first and second with 1 out.
All right. Well, you got Freddie Knox now. Pressure way up. Freddie Knox has been gold today. Runs
Inside.
high inside, misses the ball 1. Outfield single could bring somebody home.
No.
Instead it's an easy fly ball. Everybody's got to come
Dagnabbit.
back. That's going to be caught in center field by Naruba Wanga. 2 down.
Come on. 2 outs, runners at first and second. In steps Bertha Banks. She's locked in and fit. 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Come on, Bertha, let's get it going here. The runner at second base does not have a lot of speed, less than average speed, so that's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Diggler at 9 pitches. That one's way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bertha Banks, the Beewolf third baseman. There's a shot, and that's on the ground. Stanley's going to pick it up, make the throw to first to get Bertha Banks, and we're out of the inning. So again, Beewolves threaten and can't get anything done. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Still 1-0 Blowfish. Narub Owanga 0 for 2. Elvis Stanley 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Kate Gutterson 2 for 2 with a home run. Levon at 49 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Narub Owanga is locked in and well. He's an RBI dud, and he's 0 for 2 today. So, yeah, the Beewolves have had their opportunities and just can't get that run across.
Stranded them.
First pitch to Owanga was in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Steve Monstour was off with the hit. That's hit fouled, so there was no way to even call him back. 2 quick strikes on the Narub Owanga. That's popped up into center field. Magic Moore coming up on it. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Elvis Stanley, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today. Stanley came in. He was locked in. He's only neutral right now. First pitch to Stanley's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled straight back, and very quickly Elvis Stanley puts himself in the hole. 0-2. Nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. Blowfish 1. Beewolves nothing. That one's high. Stanley was able to hold up. Looked like he wanted to go for it, but was able to hold off. That one's hit foul along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Deshaun Levon delivers, swing and a miss. And Elvis Stanley goes down on strikes. 2 outs now. In steps the dangerous Kate Gutterson. He's locked in and fit, known as a tough out. He's 2 for 2, a home run and a single. Kate Gutterson right now the difference between the Blowfish and the Beewolves. The first pitch to Gutterson's off the plate, ball 1. There's a roller, and Levon will pick it up, make the throw to Woodman for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. We're going into the 7th. It's still Blowfish 1, Beewolves nothing. Magic Moore 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fiona Clark 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Henley Dexteris 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Diggler threw 11 pitches and gave up 1 hit. His ERA set at 1.42. Magic Moore tense but fit. 0 for 2. He's got connection versus left-handed pitching. 0 for 2.
Yeah, boy, I know.
Oh, come on.
0 for 3. 0 for 3. Easy fly ball to left field. Owanga's going to make that grab. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Fiona Clark, the catcher's neutral and fit. 0 for 2. That was right there, and he underhanded it. I mean, I don't know. How do you... 1 out, nobody on. That one's up the middle on the ground into center field for a clean single. Fiona Clark will get off the snide there. She's on first base with 1 out, and in steps Hanley Dexteros, who struggled today. He's 0 for 3 today.
Yeah, he is. Unusual. Pressure up now, though. Beewolves want to get this 1 run in here. That was right down the pipe. 98 miles an hour by Diggler. 15th pitch coming up high and inside. Ball 1. Good patience for veteran batter. 1 piece now. Average speed runner at first base. There's that second strike. 1-2. He's got him in a hole. He needs 1 more. But Hanley's a tough out. That one's high, ball 2. He doesn't swing and mess. 2-2 now. He's going to come in fast here. No, it's slow.
Freaking pop up.
Easy fly ball in the center field. Waving that off is Bungalow. 2 down.
Yep. 2 down. Fiona Clark at first base. In steps Sturdy Woodman. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Neutral and fit. Hitting .446 on the season. 2 outs. Fiona Clark at first base has a little bit less than... There's a home run. That's Outta Here.
Yeah.
2-run shot by Sturdy Woodman, who continues to roll along. And the Beewolves take the lead 2-1. That traveled 433 feet. That's his 5th home run and 20th RBI of the season. And the score is 2-1. Beewolves. In steps Steve Monstour. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
All right. Looks like the only way to score in this kind of defensive game is the long ball.
There you go.
Losing some accuracy. That's on the ground to Stanley. 1 pump throw to first base. Easy play.
Yep. So we're going into the bottom of the 7th. Harry Backman 1 for 2. Kitty Kaufman 0 for 1. And Cheyenne Hill 0 for 2. Deshaun Levon 59 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 3.77. Beewolves have taken the lead 2-1. In steps Harry Backman, the catcher. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a single.
Got to be careful. You got these power hitters. They can hit a home run, tie this thing right up. Deshaun Levant starting off with a 60th pitch. Foul ball, third base line. Souvenir for Blowfish fan. 0 the count. That one comes right at him with that split finger. He's 0-2 now. He's got him ahead in the count. Deshaun Levant, like I said, locked in, looking good. Anticipates a 2-strike down inside, but it misses. 1-2. To Backman. Oh, he checks, and that one's outside. Now we're locked up at 2 apiece now. Deshaun Levant thinking of what to throw to him. There's one on the ground to Woodman. That's an easy field. He picks it up, takes 3 steps to his left, steps on the bag. Beewolves got their first out. They're still playing solid defensively. Kenny Kaufman, the locked-in second baseman, with Blowfish 0 for 1 on the day. Locked-in batter, locked-in hitter. Great contact hitter is Kaufman. And that one's just straight up the middle. The Magic War. That's going to be a clean single. The Blowfish got one on. The Beewolves want to turn this double play. I don't know if Kaufman's fast or not. Cheyenne Hill, second base woman, 0 for 2. We do have a very fast runner at first base, and the pressure's way up. First pitch, it's a fly ball into right field. Longballo is going to come up and make the grab. What's-her-face has to come back. First base. Beewolves got 2 now. Now they don't have to worry about the runner as much. Sting McGee now the catcher, 0 for 2. Pressure way up, though, as the Blowfish and their fans want to get right back, get in this thing. He goes over to first, get the runner dirty. It's a good play. Japan Alley Needles out here in a tattoo parlor. That one misses high and inside. 1-0 the count to Sting McGee. He was only hitting 109 this season. Good contact hitter. Not doing well. There's the run for second base. The throw. It's a bullet. It's as hard as she could throw it, but they couldn't get that fast runner, who's now in scoring position at second. 1 apiece, 2 outs. Deshaun just needs 1 more. Strike 2. 1-2's got him in a hole. McGee's a whiffer. Can he put movement on the ball and give him a swing? Breaking pitch misses inside. We're at 2-2-2. Fans in front of their seat. Oh, ball 3. 3-2. Full count to a weak hitter. Left-hand batter's box. Hard liner to center field. And it's caught by Magic Mo. Wow.
All right, so we're going to head into the top of the 8th. Hammer Longballo 1 for 3. Buster Briggs 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Freddie Knox 1 for 2 with a walk. David Diggler 20 pitches, giving up 3 hits. His ERA's at a 2.25. Beewolves out in front, 2-1. Hammer Longballo neutral and fit 1 for 3 with a single. Top of the 8th. Allen's in it for called strike. Strike 1. Diggler's accuracy is starting to show some more. That's a hot ground ball into center field. And the center fielder missed the ball. And Hammer Longballo is going to be stretching this all the way out into he gets thrown out.
Down in third.
It's not very fast.
Well, there goes that. Buster Biggs 0 for 3 on the day. Looking pretty sloppy. There's one past the mound. Let's see if we can get him out at third. Now it's a clean single. Bugwell throws it in so quickly. Boy, Buster Biggs just made it to first. But he looked happy with that. So that's good. Beewolves getting this offense going, Pete.
Yes, sir. Freddie Knox neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. 1 out, runner at first base. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Squares around the bunt, but pulls back ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Allen's hit foul along the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Got to get back. Off with the pitch. It looks going to be a hit and run, but there was a fly ball to right field, so the runner got back to first. So Bertha Banks stepping in neutral and fit 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 2 outs, runner at first base.
Yeah, you got a fast runner at first base. There he goes for second. Oh,
pitch
the pitch out. They got him. Yep. Doggone.
Thrown out.
Son of a...
3 outs.
How did they guess that?
We're heading into the bottom of the 8th inning. Score is still Beewolves 2, Blowfish 1. Rod Forth 0 for 2, Grill Bungalow 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Narub Awanga 0 for 3, Levant at 72 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Rod Forth, 10th but fit 0 for 2. Rod Forth's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Anya O'Neill, the pinch hitting first baseman. She's hitting 200 on the season with 3 home runs, 8 RBI. She's neutral and fit. She's got good power. She's got less than average ability to connect and less than average speed on the base pass. So Anya O'Neill facing off against Deshaun Levant for the first time. She grounds it to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Grill Bungalow. Bungalow is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Grill Bungalow playing center field for the Blowfish. Allen's fouled straight back, strike one. No balls and a strike. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. Oh, Freddie Knox. He almost ran past it. Picks it up, makes the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in comes Nairub Owanga. Nairub Owanga. He's 0 for 3 today, hitting 290 on the season. He's neutral and well, not 100%. Rips that one foul along the third baseline. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Allen's off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases empty in the bottom of the 8th. Beewolves 2, Blowfish 1. There's a roller that's going to be foul along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Levon is locked in and fit. Delivers. Inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Deshaun Levon. Swing and a miss. He gets Nairub Owanga on the K. So we're heading into the top of the 9th. Beewolves 2 runs on 10 hits. Blowfish 1 run on 4 hits. Bertha Banks 2 for 3. Magic Moore 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Fiona Clark 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Diggler at 28 pitches, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is up to a 2.14. Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Maggie Rags.
Anya O'Neill is going to be taking a seat. They're going to bring in Maggie Rags. Maggie Rags will take over in left field. She's got no errors. She's hitting 143 with no home runs. She's neutral and fit. She's got about average speed. She's got good fielding and a good arm. She's got connection versus right-handed pitching, and she's a utility player. So, Maggie Rags now.
And Nairub moves over to right field in that move. First pitch is a ball to Bertha Banks. Second pitch is a strike. Giving up 1 apiece. Now pressure up. Top of the 9th inning. Beewolves would like to get 1 more to add some insurance. That's a ball. 2-1. David Diggler lost his accuracy a long time ago. 3-1. She could just watch, and he walks her on 5 pitches. Yeah, I think they're going to have to do something about Diggler now. Magic Moore comes in. He's tense and fit. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And
that'll be the end of the day for David Diggler. David Diggler will take a sheet. He'll take a sheet and a seat. And they're going to bring in B-plus ranked Kinley Garcia, the relief pitcher. Kinley has a 4.05 ERA, a 1.05 whip, 19 strikeouts, is neutral and fit. She's got better than average velocity, poor jump, and good accuracy. She's got almost fully rested. She's known as a composed pitcher and a K-dun. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And it looks like Magic Moore's going to take a seat here in the top of the 9th. Runner at first base with nobody out. Kinley Garcia taking over on the bump, and Magic Moore's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Polk Foster, a reliable C-plus pinch hitter. He's hitting 231 with no home runs, no RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got poor power. He's got better than average contact and poor speed on the base paths. Polk Foster coming in to hopefully bring some offense. So, first pitch to Polk. Ground ball to Gutterson. Over to second. Over to first for the double play. Bases cleared with 2 outs, and in steps Fiona Clark.
boy, you know, he got a hold of it, but it was right to the third baseman. Okay, Fiona Clark's got to save us here. First pitch outside corner, strike by Kinley Garcia. Second pitch high, fouled off the net. 0-2. They're going to close it down in this one. She's composed. Ooh, fouls it back off the wall. Good defensive swing by Fiona Clark. 0-2. That one's low, but it's right back to Mount. Garcia picks up. Those are the first. And the Blowfish are going to try and win this in the ninth.
Yes, sir. So we're going into the bottom of the ninth. Beewolves 2 runs on 10 hits. Blowfish 1 run on 4 hits. Elvis Stanley 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Keg Gunderson 2 for 3 with a home run. Harry Backman 1 for 3. Deshaun Levon at 80 pitches with 4 strikeouts. Elvis Stanley neutral and fit 0 for 3 today.
All right, now at center field, Pope Foster. Bottom of the ninth, pressure up. Blowfish hoping to get back in this. 2-1 Beewolves. There's a fly ball in the left field. Buster Biggs ranges over, gets it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Beewolves are 2 away. Oh, but you got the locked-in Ken Gunderson, 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. 293, 6 home runs, looking for 7 fans standing up, cheering, screaming at him. Oh, that split finger misses just outside. 1-0 the count. Sean Levon can do it.
Nope, inside.
That one up near the elbows inside. 2-0. 84th pitch coming up right there. This swings hard, fouls it back up the wall. 2-1. Sean Levon looking cool. Has a scratch. Winds up delivers his 85th pitch.
Ball high.
This is high and inside. Ball 1. 3-1 count. Hitter's pitch.
Ball
Oh,
four.
and that one, wow, that one really got away from him. And walks him, puts him on first base, but that might not be a bad thing. Harry Backman comes in locked. He's also locked in, though. 1 for 3. What?
I'm not throwing Kate Gutterson a hitter's pitch. I'm not. I'll let him walk.
Now, a home run would be devastating here. There's a foul ball, third base line. 0-1 the count. A double play would be great. Pressure way up. Swinging him at strike 2. Oh, man, if Deshaun Levine go the called game, it's hard to left field. It's back deep enough. Oh, thank goodness it's foul. Off the wall, the fans are going bananas. 90th pitch. High inside, misses ball 1. 1-2 the count. Fans want that home run. They want the win. Hard liner, Hanley Dex jumps. That's not going to make it. It's going to go deep. Poke Foster throwing it in. They're going to relay at home, but the runner makes it to second base. And oh my goodness, the Blowfish have him at second, third, the pressure through the roof. Kitty Kaufman 1 for 2, locked in. Excellent contact hitter. Beewolves in a dangerous spot right now. They want to hold on and win this, but an outfield single is going to win this. Now they're going to bring in the closer, Macy York. Close B-ranked Macy York is fully rested. She's known mostly for velocity and accuracy. She's got good junk. She throws a four-finger, the slider, the curveball, and she's going to be throwing to Kitty Kaufman, a right-hander against a right-hander. This may be a good move for the Beewolves. We're hoping to close this thing out. They need just one. Nice pitch right in there. Slider in, 0-1 the count. What, the people biting their nails here. Check swing strike 2. She's got her hold. She's a tough out, but can York get the K to end this game?
Nope.
Oh, high and inside near the bat. Nobody swings at that. 1-0 the count. 1-2 the count to Kitty Kaufman. Low and away, reaches down, fouls it back off the wall. Still 1-2. 5th pitch. Popped up in the right field. Hammer long ball is running over. Drops it. Drops in there. Holy crap. What is that, Hammer? They got 2 runs on that?
Yep.
He's running over, and at the last second, all of a sudden, it looks like he just slows to a stop. And then he jumps, and it's too late. It drops it, and both runners cross, and the Beewolves lose in the bottom of the ninth. Holy cow. 3 straight. Beewolves out-hit him. 10 hits. The Blowfish scored first, top of the first. They get that home run, left field. No score until the 7th. Beewolves get 2 on a 2-run bomb by Sturdy Woodman. They hold that lead until the bottom of the 9th, and that's one that hammer long baller should have had in right field. He just held up, just missed it, and then dove and couldn't catch it. And they lose. They lose 2 of this, so the Beewolves get 2 runs on 10 hits. The Blowfish 3 runs on only 6 hits.
Yeah, the Beewolves had a lot of opportunities, and I think they they didn't come until 2 outs, so it was a little too late. But yeah, they had runners in scoring position a couple of times and just couldn't make anything happen.
Well, it's not Handley's game. He goes 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 4 with a run, and a home run, 2 RBIs and a strikeout. Steve Monstour 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Hammerlong Baller goes 2 for 4, did good offensively. Buster Biggs goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Freddie Knox 1 for 3 and gets a walk. Bertha Banks 2 for 3, has a good day, gets a walk as well. Magic Moore 0 for 3 with a strikeout, did not do well. Got pulled the run. Poke Foster, he goes 0 for 1. And then Fiona Clark goes 1 for 4 with a run and a strikeout.
And over there for the Blowfish, Naruba Wanga goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Elvis Stanley 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Kay Gutterson 2 for 3, scored 2 runs, hit a home run, had an RBI and a walk. Harry Backman goes 2 for 4, scored a run. Kitty Kaufman 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And that's it. That's all the hits you had. You had 3 players on the Blowfish beat you today.
Yeah, Gutterson, Backman, Kaufman.
Yeah, Cheyenne Hill goes 0 for 3. McGee goes 0 for 3. Rod Forth 0 for 2. They bring in Anya O'Neill. She goes 0 for 1. Maggie Rags did not have an at-bat. And then Greg Bungalow 0 for 3 with a strikeout. So, yeah, I mean, there were only 3 people, Kay Gutterson, Harry Backman, and Kitty Kaufman, who got hits.
Jeez. Talk about just Bad time.
That's a
Multiple runs. Okay, Deshaun Levon gets the loss after a great game.
Yeah.
8 1/3 innings, gives up only 5 hits, 3 earned runs, walks 1 batter, gives up gets 4 Ks, gives up 1 home run. His ERA is at a 4.05. He's now 3-2 on the season. Macy York comes in, doesn't quite pitch a third of an inning. She gives up a hit. It's a game winner. Her ERA goes 4.15. She's 0-1-3 now in the season.
For the Blowfish, Stevenson pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. His ERA drops to 3.60, and his record will remain no wins, 1 loss. Diggler came in, pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 home run. His ERA is at a 2.14, and his record will remain 2 wins, no losses, 4 saves. Kitty Garcia, was that her name? Kitty Garcia? She'll get the win. She pitched 1 inning. 1 inning. She didn't give up anything, and her ERA is at a 3.86, and her record will improve to 3 wins, no losses, and no saves.
Yeesh.
3 stars of the game. Number 1, the B-plus ranked third baseman Keg Gutterson. He goes 2 for 3 with a home run and RBI, and he scored 2 runs.
Yeah. Second star of the game, the starter/reliever Blade Stevenson played very strong to start. Number 30 goes 5 innings, gives up only 5 hits. Walks 1 batter, gets 7 Ks.
Superstar. He's a superstar pitcher. The third star of the game, the B-ranked first baseman Sturdy Woodman, who's just on a roll right now. 2 for 4, hit a home run. He has 2 RBIs and scored a run. The gamer stats, Tommy G had 6 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 2 great catches, and 2 strikeouts for a contribution of 57%. Pete J had 4 hits, 1 great catch, and 2 strikeouts for a contribution of 43%. And I just.
Well, if we would have had 1 more great catch at the end there, we would have won the game. But jeez. Oh man. Well, first it looked like the loss was going to be a foregone conclusion, taking so long to get on the board. And then once we had it, we started holding them. Their pitchings, looked average toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
But then they got a few key hits, got some people on late, and then that last fly ball that should have been caught by Hammer.
Yeah, you go up against the only 3 people on the team that are hitting. Everybody else went 0 for the day, but the 3 people who came up in the 9th were the 3 people who were hitting the ball. So
we know that we could have pitched around her, loaded the bases, and then got whoever was next.
That might have been that one might have been the same.
Nobody knew that,
right? Because at that point, you with 1 out, you got a play at any base.
Yeah.
Could have got the force, and then the double play would have come easy. Step on first. Step at home and then throw to first or whatever.
Yeah, again, an outfield single gets, but either way.
Yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of that's a last ditch effort, and I should have taken it. I should have walked her and just.
And then after this, Steve Munster's shoulder hurts. No, his arm goes from 57 down to 51. Loses 6 on his arm. Steve Munster, he ain't throwing anybody out now.
Ever.
That's just not in the cards for Stevie. Freddie Knox can get horse training. Lose 3 on his power. No, let's see anything else. Buying 6 games. Can't afford. Purchase a red meat for Hammer. We don't want that. Can't afford. Okay. Geez. So I guess, his schedule. We fly back to Phoenix for 1 against the Freedom. It's going to be Bender versus Precious. That's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
We got to get a win here. We got three L's on the board straight. After beating the front runners 10-0.
Yep.
We haven't got 10 runs in the next 3 games.
Nope.
And we gave up 18, right?
Yeah.
Outscored 8-18.
18-8. You're right.
Yeah, and then we're on the road in Hawaii at the Nemesis for 22 and 23, the midway point. Next week, a week from now, we're gonna be talking about some of the changes for Super Mega 4. But
and we just gave the Nemesis first place again too.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. We would have beat the Blowfish. We would have jumped up a half game, but now we've fallen behind a half game. So.
Crikey.
That's one of those games that kind of ticks you off. I wasn't hitting the ball well. It was just aggravating.
No, I think it all kind of came down to that last hit in the right field. I don't know. Anyway, well, we won't cry about it too much. We're gonna wrap things up here. Head to the airport, get back to Phoenix, and and we're gonna pick it up, man. We're gonna get this next week.
We got to, yeah. We don't want to go into Hawaii on a losing streak. We need to. We're gonna have to take at least one of those two. I'm hoping we could sweep.
Yeah.
I'd like to put them, a little bit behind us, give us a little bit of breathing room. But yeah, we're gonna have to get better than what we're doing.
Yep. All right. Well, until then, we'll see you back in Red Rock. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.